Well, hello. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Quimpy, and today we are going to be playing Minecraft. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Penny for getting the first channel points award. Congrats. Big round of applause for that. Yeah, so where we last left off, I have been smelting a ridiculous amount of copper because I just need so much copper for the big giant copper cube that I'm building. And the funky thing about it all is that I didn't have enough coal to properly fuel the smelting. So an important piece of information to know here is that I hate lava farms. I hate them so much. I don't think I even have a good reason for it. I just dislike them. I think they're kind of gross for some reason. I don't know. I've never ever wanted to actually build a lava farm, but then I did it to fuel the smelters, and well, so it worked. Absolutely, I've been running my smelters on lava instead of coal at all, but it's so much. Good morning, Gamer Nation. Good morning, Gamer, says CandyBot. Thank you, CandyBot. Much appreciated. You're popping off. You're doing great, CandyBot. But yes, and I thought I had a good stockpile of lava for a hot second there, and then no, it's been rough. It has been rough out here. But the good news is that we are almost to the end of the smelting. It should just be a little bit more of a scramble of getting the lava in place, and I'm going to have to do a lot of logistics today of moving things around to different spots and all. And look, can we get a proper lava farm now? Hi, Mr. Malouk. First of all, it's so good to see you. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'll show you the lava farm. I hate it. I'm going to need to make it pretty. It's just an ugly little dig out of stone at the moment, and I hate it so much. It's awful. I want to scream every time I think about it. But it's fine. It's nothing to be concerned about. We are simply going to make it pretty at some point. That's also the end of the intro section. Let's turn on some tunes. And yeah, let's change the scene. 3, 2, 1, and pop. So this is the state of affairs at the moment. Everything's running out here. You can see here that we've run out of lava to fuel this one, which is quite awkward. Check Gen 8 Penny, I'll check. What do we got? Subway Quimpy Service Alert Attention Hack. Yo. Am I the Subway Surfers, or is the coding the Subway Surfers? I'll take either. Honestly, I'm just flattered to be here. So there's that. You know, I've got all the smelting happening. Then down here through the flower farm area, I have this. Okay, this is actually a good amount of lava right now. Let me grab some buckets. It's ugly. It's terrible. I hate it so much. I'm not having a good time anytime I'm down here. I think that this should be counted as cruel and unusual punishment under the Geneva Convention. It's bad. I'm having a bad time. We're not enjoying ourselves. I might need more than this. Let me just grab a couple more. Just a couple more buckets. It's fine. You're the Subway Surfer? Oh my gosh. I'm the Subway Surfer. Chat, this is a beautiful day. I'm so honored. Oh gosh darn it. I hate it when I do that. I've wasted a lava. This is so sad. We're doing great. We're doing so well. We're having a great time. Oh, and I disappear for work and this happens. SMH my head. It's grim out here. It's looking so grim, Mr. Malouk. It's I can't believe this. It's bad. Anyway, CandyBot wants me to take a break and drink and stretch. It's the start of the whole thing. So this is the first one we get. Thanks, CandyBot. I'll stand up just really quick. said you seen the new design in hashtag Minecraft? I believe I did, yeah. I want to do some experimentation with auto crafters when we're done with this round of smelting things. There's a war crime is nothing new, I suppose. Well, but I feel like in this case the war crime is being done to me. Here, I'm gonna drink some water. I feel like the war crime is being done to me. I'm uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today. I know I just put all these away, but I'm actually gonna grab them because I need to keep my stupid smelters stocked up. Okay, how are we doing out here? Oh, okay, yeah, it's... I was gonna do some fancy math of optimizing which smelters I'm using, but then I realized that I literally could not care less. So now we're just shoving some lava buckets in here and letting it do its thing. That had an extra lava bucket for some reason. That's interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna make sure as best we can. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, darn it. We're just gonna do our best with this. You know, we're just gonna... It's gonna be fine. We're just giving out lava, and I need to go run for more. It does this. It's for some reason the end ones have an extra. I don't understand it. This is at the bottom should work. It was tested with the double chest of ingots. Yo, let's go. Thanks for doing some testing with that. Wait, do we have any more down here? Not that much. I'll just pull from the stockpile. But at the very least, we should be done with the smelting soon, which means that we'll be able to go, you know, go see my beloved cube, which is gonna be Pog. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, we're doing fine today. We're doing all right. It's not a problem. How anything. The lavaening has done irreparable damage to my psyche. But it's fine. At the very least, I didn't need to go look for more coal in the middle of the smelting. Which is... I will take that as a win today. You know, I will absolutely take that at this moment in time. You won't use water at the top. Dang it! This is the most stressful smelting I've ever seen. It's kind of real bad out here. Start works with just the hopper, but if you add a chest, it starts to escape. Good to know. Seen a lot of smelting. To be fair, we've done a lot of smelting around here. The amount of smelting has not been insignificant. Okay, well everything seems to be mostly in order at the moment, so I'm going to go place the rest of these lava buckets away because I don't want to look at them anymore. Except, I think just for the sake of my own peace of mind, I have to keep collecting the lava. Because what if I need it? Because what if I need the lava? The goal is obviously to be able to have enough surplus that I can start a smelting already having a decent amount of lava. We're not... Obviously that didn't happen this time because I built this lava farm right smack dab in the middle of the process. But it's definitely been a time. Trying to make sure grape was not even gonna be best off with water. Yeah, gosh darn the water. I'll have to think about the water because I really just very much hate the idea of having water so prominent in my workspace. But we'll take a look. We'll do some experimentations. We'll do some experimentations once we're done here. Okay, let's just catch all the hoppers. There's no reason for them to be out at this point. I'm not using them for anything, so you know, c'est la vie. Alright, how are we doing on output? Okay, gosh, I gotta collect all the buckets. Collecting the buckets might be the worst part about using lava in the system. I'm really very much not a fan of that. I think that perhaps, why are they doing this to me, is my question. Why are they doing this to me? You know? This is... Look how many buckets I have. My goodness gracious me. And this is... Again, I don't think it's even comparable to the amount that I'll need to be able to have the system entirely filled and ready. Let's top up to 16 at least on this, because I feel like I'm gonna use at least 8. Yeah. It's just like I need to be collecting lava now, and I hate that. I'm uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make that space pretty, just seriously for my own peace of mind. Oh gosh, okay. I'm gonna start shoving the lava buckets back into... Actually, no, I could start shoving the lava buckets back into the system now. Just to stop having them take up space. Because I've caught the mine carts, so it's no longer going to be concerned there. Crafter module itself is fairly cheap and easy to make run in parallel. You literally just make another and use a double chest, another method to split the items on the hopper lines and bang double speed. Yo, me one double speed. All right. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do our best to fill up all of the double chests, and then we're gonna run it through the system so that we can make sure that all the smelters, you know, have fuel ready and available. But that's gonna be like a long-term project thing. I have 96 cauldrons. I have 96 cauldrons out there. And I'm real mad about it. Okay, maybe this is the time where we start doing some insane brain stuff. Okay. One lava bucket will smelt. It's gonna smelt 100 items, which is, Oh gosh, yeah, no, my math is way off. I definitely need more lava buckets and everything. Okay, but yeah, let's do some consolidation. Oh gosh, I forgot to, whoop. Let's consolidate. Actually, no, let's not consolidate, wait, I'm silly. I'm so silly. I should just put lava buckets out. Senior fighter, I have 96 cauldrons. Yeah, I do have 96 cauldrons. Okay, let's just... I was doing my math wrong for some reason. I don't know what I was on yesterday. For some reason I was counting one lava bucket as doing most of a hopper's worth. That is not correct. That is quite simply false. Oh gosh, chat, the lava thing is still... Oh gosh, the lava thing is still active. One of these will do a stack and... like a stack and a half. Oh gosh, okay. Pulling all of these back out. Yep, the news is still bad, everyone! I'm still behind on smelting materials! I have 96 cauldrons. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, solid choose your fighter. You know what? It's gonna be mistimed. We're just gonna do this and then go downstairs for more. Yeah, the angry I have 96 cauldrons versus the upset I have 96 cauldrons. Chat, the lavaening is still... It's still going. We're still out here suffering. I should have grabbed more buckets than this. This is gonna take more than 16. This is gonna... Yep, whoop, just have another little extra supply there. I want to be careful that I'm not gonna overload my inventory, because then I start throwing stuff, and I always feel mean when I start throwing stuff. I don't want to be a person who just throws stuff, you know? That feels sad to me. That feels like a sad way to live my life. I don't want to be sad. I want to be full of joy and whimsy. If only there could be any whimsy in this tragic existence of mine. But no. I have to keep putting lava in furnaces. Oh gosh, that one's turned off now too. Chat's looking real grim out here. It's not looking good. There's that, and then I should have enough on hand to... Ooh, am I gonna need 2 lava buckets? Yes. I'll just put an extra in there so that it can keep running. You know, no reason to hold back at this point. May as well keep it running. Oh gosh, okay, this entire line. Okay, I'll get it started. I'll go back downstairs. I've got a couple more buckets in storage, but I'll let's see if also we have more lava. I want to see a glow up. Yes, I would love to see a glow up. Anything to distract me from my tortured existence. Whimsyless behavior? Whimsyless behavior, honestly. Can't believe this. Can't believe how unwhimsied this all is at this moment in time. Okay, it's not much, but it's honest work. But that should get the smelter back up and running across the line. Hold. Yeah, okay. Definitely looks old. And now for the new. Ayo. Love when the new. Oh gosh. Oh, now that line is out too again. Oh my gosh. Chat. Drumroll, please. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there's the link. Ooh. Oh, definitely a glow up for sure. Definitely a glow up right there. Yep, that looks a lot nicer to read. Big fan of that. Well done, honestly. You're kind of popping off. So I'm also gonna drink some water. The water will keep me sustained through the cold winter. Oh gosh, let me just throw my pickaxe. Okay. Get this party started. Chat, we're not... Oh gosh, okay. Let's see if we've got any more. It's not been that long, so I'm not confident that it'll be great, but you know, anything to keep the system running. And by that I mean I'll take anything it'll give me. Okay. Whoop. It's giving me the runaround. Okay, this might... It's not gonna be enough to get the full smelter back up, but it'll be enough to get it started. Chat, we are suffering. It's getting on towards nighttime. Okay. Please take some lava, you ungrateful children. And I'm going to take a nap really quick. Just a quick little nap. Just a nice little nap, just simply as a treat. It's simply as a treat, that's all. I just need there to be like 2. If it's 2 I can get the system back up and running. But I will obviously take whatever I can get. Because I just know that another one's gonna start running out instantly. This is Sisyphean! They're treating me like Sisyphus out here. I don't think I deserve to be treated like Sisyphus. The guy was a creep. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be enough to get those last 2 furnaces in the line going. But bets on there's another round of furnaces that's turned off in the meantime. Oh, it was 3, the last 3 furnaces. Good thing I got more than 2. I kind of love to see it. Gosh darn it, Shardspoon! Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see you here. I hope you're doing well. I'm not. got so much lava. I've got so much lava. And not even enough. It's not, it's... Ah! Why are we here? Just to suffer? To continually refill the lava buckets and run back and forth, attempting to maintain the status quo of smelting? I just think... I just think... Okay, who's up next on the gravy train? It shouldn't be this line here because I just gave them a bunch of stuff. My bets are on this one. Or this one running next. They're about comparable at the moment. I think I had a decent stockpile of lava when I did both of them. Oh, you know what we could do is we could do the Hail Mary upstairs run. Where it's not gonna get us enough to actually be significant, but maybe it'll give us a little bit, you know? And obviously by the time I get back, at least one row of furnaces is going to have turned off or something, but you know, what can you do? So this whole time, yeah? It's real rough out here. We are suffering. Okay, lava farm, I hate you. Really am an unenjoyer of that guy. Hate that. I hate this place. Not this place. This place is lovely. I love this place. Ha! Oh, yep, there it goes. Starting to turn off. We'll run downstairs, see if I can fill up a couple more buckets with this, with what we've got down here. I'll grab a few more just in case. We're doing great. We're making it. That's the important thing. Ugh. Chat, truly, we live in a society. Truly, honest to goodness, we live in a society. Okay. Let's just grab what we've got. I know there's going to be at least 2 rows of the smelters to stock up. Okay. You know, it's close enough to the upper limit of what a lava bucket can smelt that I'm just gonna put them in wholesale and say whatever. That's fine. Oh wait. I emptied out that smelter. Let's put that back. Yep, anyway. And then over here. We're just simply having a wonderful Christmas time. And that's what's happening here. Oh gosh. Chatters, it is rough out here. So this whole time we were gonna go upstairs and draw 25, make a lavaening situation. Well, to be fair, the upstairs doesn't have the technical capacity to support the smelting systems like the downstairs does. Oh gosh. You know, like to be fair, to be upstairs, there's what, approximately like 8 or so cauldrons upstairs that actually work, and I have 96 down here. Right, there's a little farm up there. Yeah, there's a little lava farm up there. It's my cringe son who went to college and then ended up ended up just not doing anything with his life, you know. Went to college and then sort of didn't go to classes at all or anything. And it's like I was gonna say I still love him. I don't. That's not that lava farm. I do not love that lava farm. I was go upstairs and get coal. Oh no, goodness! If I had coal, That would be a fantastic day. I am out of coal entirely, pretty much. I've got like 18 blocks. I have like 18 blocks of coal. Sleepy time? Newen? Sleepy time. Oh gosh, okay. I've got 6 lava buckets on hand. And we will see how that goes if I can get 6 lava from down here. I'm really hoping I have 96 cauldrons. If I can't have 6 lava, oh my gosh, I don't even have 6 lava. I've got 1. Okay, actually 3. That one just barely showed up. That doesn't count. Come on, I just need 2 more. I just need 2 more to make this. The verge of my next breakthrough, Dad. You just don't understand. I understand that I'm paying for your education, and you're not making any, not making any attempts to take advantage of that. I want to support you in your endeavors, but I just need you to, I just need you to actually do something instead of just sitting on the couch all day. It's not even depression. Your psychiatrist says that you're doing great, and you agreed, not in a lying way when I talked to you about it. Just need 1 more. I need 6 divided by 6. 6 divided by 9. The chance is 6.25. Well, but we don't know. But is that? But that's just probability of something. The 6. We're not. That's not working with like the tick scale or anything. Yeah, mental health is great. Never been better. And please, help. Then please just help me understand why you're enrolled in college if you're not doing anything with it. I'd be happy to support you going to like a trade school or something if that would suit you better. You know, I want to support you, but I just don't understand how I don't understand how this is supposed to do it. Oh, I need 6.25% of my farm to be ready to harvest for 6. See? I'm not asking that much. Now, okay, this time I need 8, which admittedly I think is a harder sell. Particularly because I've been running the farm. I've been running the farm pretty hard lately with the whole, you know, with the whole I don't have enough lava for anything ever situation. I have 96 cauldrons, chat. 4, 6. I need 2 more. I just need 2. Oh, there's 1. See, I keep meaning to light the space up, but it is so useful to get the light to notice when something's ready. But I guess in an ideal situation, I wouldn't need to be constantly on the go like this. Ideally, the farm would. Ideally, I'd have stockpile that I was pulling from. Okay. Alright, let's go turn this smelter back on. And okay, and the worst part of this all is that I do have to be inputting things manually, because the fuel distribution system doesn't work that well with lava buckets. Because lava buckets don't stack. It's like, I think I would be fine. I think I would be fine if it stacked in any meaningful way so that I could just put it all through the... If I could just put it through my system, I think that would be better. Just understand my passion for doing nothing. Little lava farm. That's exactly how it feels when I'm talking to Little Lava Farm. I just need Little Lava Farm to, I just need Little Lava Farm to do a little something, that's all. I also need Big Lava Farm to also do something. Big Lava Farm is better at doing something, even though I still hate it. But Little Lava Farm is cringe. I'm gonna drink some water. I have 96 cauldrons down here. Like, I keep saying that, not as... Mostly as just an incredulous exclamation of how awful it really is right now. I've got 4 rows of double stack cauldrons going 12 back. Okay, this is not going to be enough to get the entire system up and running for that one. I've got 9. I need 3 more. I can... Okay. Yeah, I can do 3 more. I've got 4 right here. Ah! Keep elbowing my phone, please help. Have you considered talking with your phone about personal space boundaries? I think that would do it for you. I think a discussion about boundaries with personal space would I think that would get the result that you desire. Woo! Okay. Anyone else? Anyone? Oh, yep, here's our next line. Let's check them. Oh? Okay. You're gonna need an extra lava bucket. And again, I know that's too much for it, but I'm just gonna let it run. Are you meant to use it like that? I don't know. Hopefully the two of you could just figure it out then. Put it off my PC where I keep it. Ooh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Oh man, rip. Okay, this furnace is empty. That one's going. So our first two are definitively done. Straight up, definitively, that's it for them. Which is good. You know, love to be done with that. I'm down here collecting lava still, because I do still need to be thinking about potential future stockpile, which is a spot that I'm not particularly pleased to be in. That's something I have to keep thinking about. Let's go shove this into the into the double chest here. Yeah, the goal is to fill up all the double chests, then run the system until that gets distributed. Fill them all again, run it until it's all distributed again, and then start just filling up the rest of them. Okay, that guy's doing all right. Oh, these furnaces are cooling down. Except we do still have copper running here. Okay. What I'm gonna do is we stay a bit silly on this one. I'm gonna redistribute it because I don't want so each bucket of lava is going to smelt 100 items, which means that I just need to make 100 happen a couple times. Let's do that to start. 64 plus 32 is 96, so that's just a nice and easy shortcut to being able to have a decent amount there. Okay, and then and then this one's I'll just keep that on hand for a second. Let's check how we're doing out here. Yep, that's why we're keeping it on hand. Is just on the off chance that there's some other furnaces that are gonna have excess. But actually these ones are doing okay. Those ones are still running. These ones are still running. I need to go pick up some lava buckets. Find which lava distribution shines is when you fill the whole supply to the max. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the feeling there. Oh, and CandyBot wants me to drink some water. Thank you, CandyBot. Very cool, CandyBot. Much appreciated. I mean, while I was doing the math yesterday, I did pretty tidily figure out that if I'd had a fully set system, then we would have run into most of the problems that we ran into. All right. Decent amount of lava. We're just gonna keep this on hand for a second. Gonna eat some food. Food, very important. Then let's get these smelters up and running. Okay, there's that. Let's double check our work on here. I know I've checked most of these already, but hey, you know, never hurts to have a second eye on it, even if the second eye is my eye, just again. Okay, there's that. This the third smelter is officially tapped out. I think the fourth smelter is officially tapped out. Well, actually, here, let me just while I've got them just running, I'm just gonna let it do that. Then we've still got a decent amount in most of these, so we'll leave that for a sec. And yeah, okay. How are we doing out here? Is that gonna... I should probably split this a little bit further. Just for the heck of it, you know, I may as well. Those ones are running. Okay, with this I can, with the first 3 being done, first order of business is actually to pull all of the buckets that we've got, to let the system find a better equilibrium. Gotta be looking out for the equilibrium. Remember, it's very important to be watching your equilibrium. Okay, that's that. Okay, let's just check here, make sure. Yep, got all of those. Pull the buckets out. We're doing great, we're doing fine. This one's mostly done, but all the buckets at the very least should be out. So we are chilling with that. And then buckets should also pretty much be done here. Cause yeah. Is this one gonna be a problem child? Okay, well, let's let them do their thing. The buckets are going downstairs, and then it's gonna be time to start doing our final output block up. Okay. We're gonna put those away. I'm gonna put these away. And let's see what we've got from down here. Cause we need to keep picking up the lava, no matter if we're almost done smelting. We just gotta keep on keeping on, and I am gonna grab all of these. And I'm just gonna keep shoving things in that first smelter system. As like a little, we're just starting to get this all set to fill up properly, you know. We'll let it do its thing. Okay, first smelter, yep, still definitively done. These ones, that's gonna be our longest. We've still got a ways to go on this one, on that one, but this one, ooh. My goodness, how much copper did that last one have? Okay, I'm gonna have to put another lava bucket in there. Okay. Well, this is fine. That one's just gonna take longer. I don't know how the copper distribution got so off. To be quite perfectly frankly honest. Yeah. Look at that. That's still like an entire bucket's worth of copper. And I think I had enough space that I can just add that in and be fine. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put this bucket away downstairs, and then we're gonna start blocking some things up. Which is admittedly very exciting, that we're gonna get them all. We're gonna be like, haha, got him, and then I'm gonna start crying because it's been years. It's been years. Well, obviously not got him as in, you know, cube entirely done got him. Just got him for this trip mostly, which is neat. So I'm very excited to get back out to the cube and to get our next lines of blocks placed. That's gonna be exciting. We're gonna pass over halfway. That's pretty cool. Like, chat, have you guys been thinking about that? That with this trip we're officially gonna be over half. I've been thinking about that, cause that is major. There's a man in my house. Nothing against like men as a concept, just the general surprise of seeing a guy in my home that I did not invite in. You know? Alright, let's see if he's still. Oh, God. Okay, well, we got him. Conrad, what's he doing in my house? I did not say please come into my house. I believe I actually said please stay away from my house. For the most part. Incredibly rude to just walk into my house like that. Like, come on. What were they thinking? How incredibly, unbelievably rude. But, you know, hey, some people just simply have no manners, I guess. Sorry. I just suddenly got very paranoid about the concept of an Enderman just coming in here and placing a block and breaking anything that I have with delicate gravity situations. I just think, why would an Enderman be there? Who gave this Enderman permission to enter my home? Because it was not me. I would never. I want Enderman to keep out of my house always. On the plus side, we're getting all the we're getting copper. Isn't that cool? We've got all the we're getting all the copper blocked up. That's kind of neat. That's kind of fun. That's kind of a cool, good time. I've just realized that I don't need to be doing that anymore because I no longer have copper actively entering the space. So I don't need to worry about the hopper filling up. I don't need to worry about the hopper filling up if I remove the copper from it. So I don't need to do that little thing that I do anymore. Huh, food for thought. Pop. And would you look at that? Is this one? Sorry, I know I checked this one. I know for certain that. Oh! Aha! I'll drop that off in there. Aha! Oh! My paranoia is justified. At that point, that might be overloading for that furnace, but oh well, you know. What we gonna do about it? I'll just throw some more I'll throw some more stuff in the system if I need to. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be perfectly a-okay, alright, and fine. And a pop, and boop, and a pop, boop, and a pop. Boop, and a pop, boop, and a pop, boop, and a pop. And then I always keep forgetting to properly empty out my inventory between when I block things up, so I'm trying to be better about that this time around. Oh, chat, I think. Whoop, this box is almost done. Okay, and then I do, in the same vein, just want to check this really quickly. How are we doing over here? We still got 31 ore there. Man, I tell you what, it's taking ages out there. Hey, what's going on out there? What you doing taking so long on the smelting, eh? I say about a smelter that's taking a perfectly reasonable amount of time to do it. It's fine. Don't worry about that. It's nothing to be concerned about. See, there we go. That's a oh. Now, I can sense that there may be some confusion. This very last shulker box is not going to be filled up all the way because I didn't have it filled up all the way on the trip. That box was full of the miscellaneous trinkets and coal blocks and stuff that I got. But I also shoved a whole bunch of copper blocks in other places and had some here at my house. So we're overflowing into the final box, just by sheer virtue of the way that I've run my storage, but this box is not going to get filled up. Okay, let's just let that run for a sec. I've no reason to sit and micromanage it, especially because I want to be looking for potential fuel sources that I could put into there just as a real quick thing. Why do I have slabs in here? Slabs feel like a good emergency fuel source. I'm gonna just take some slabs with me so that I can just feed them in just in case something goes wrong. Yeah, just in case we get a bit silly with it is all. Alright, look at how much copper this is. Oh, you know what we should definitely be doing right now is getting this box refilled with food. But I'm also so close to the end of the smelting over here, and I don't want to just go herring off anywhere for no good reason. Oh, I think they might make it. Also, I'm gonna put on a jacket. It's kind of chilly in here. I don't know if anyone else is feeling it, but I'm kind of chilly in here, so it is officially jacket time. Let's just watch this. Let's just see if I did overload it on the number of items that it smelts. And I did not. I think it's good that I had emergency fuel there just in case. Cause it definitely looks to be decently close. No, who am I kidding? I could have gotten like another 3 or 4. Oh gosh, no, it's still going. Whoa. Whoa. That is, whoa. Could have gone like another 8 smelts out of that. My goodness, I really was panicking over nothing. Well, alright then. Just paranoid about buckets. Alright, lava kind of goated. I hate it. I respect it. I respect what it does for the masses. I hate it. I want it to stop being that way so that I don't feel obligated to use it. I feel like this is manipulation. I'm being manipulated right now. And would you look at that? Nice, clean, and easy. I've got an extra 5 ingots, but you know what? That's fine. That's nothing to be concerned about here. Okay, that's gonna go in there. I'm gonna run these, I'm bringing a lava bucket with me, and you'll see why in a second. I'm gonna bring this copper upstairs, and yeah, and then we're gonna make preparations for the cube trip. Electra could maybe use some XP. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'll maybe break open a furnace, which would absolutely be overload on that would 100% be overload, but okay. Okay, all right. That's a good start on the refill. Let's put that right there. But I do, before we leave, want to, you know, feed the cows and then, you know what I'm planning to do. You know what the plan is. I should really do something with all that beetroot that I've been growing. It's just kind of there. The beetroot has just sort of been hanging out. Okay. And let's get this all done there. Throw the cows a party. Exactly. That's correct. That's what I'm planning to do with the cows. That is definitely for sure the plan. 100,000,000% what the plan is. Yep. Clearly, that's what I'm thinking about. Nice, well deserved. I mean, cows are working hard out here. Cows, they've got a lot going for them. They deserve a party. Look at that. Look, they're having so much fun. They're having so much fun at the party. Those cows work so hard. They work really so incredibly hard. They're working. They're working all day, every day. You know, I think they deserve a bit of recognition. Oh, and we'll just keep that on our offhand for no particular reason. Are we keeping a tool that needs XP in the offhand? That would be silly. That would be so incredibly silly for me to do. There's no reason to do that. Gasp! Oh, what? So is there a problem, officer? Is there a is there an issue here? Is there something that I should be concerned about? The shock, the horror. It's just a party, officer. I swear. I swear that's all that's happening here. Is party central. I know that my count is off for smelting wise, but you know, whatever. Can't believe you've done this. Officer, listen, we it's not what it looks like. I swear it's not what it looks like. We don't need to worry about that. Look, I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. It's fine. Whoa. Oh, not a problem whatsoever. Gosh darn it. Huh. You and Eepies. It should be well enough that I won't need to worry about mobs too close to me. There might be a couple over there, maybe? Or, oh, occasionally they'll show up over there. But we're doing fine over here. Wheat seeds, and then we'll just let that do its thing. I'll need to put some more fuel in it eventually, but you know, we'll see. Have my sniffers done a single solitary thing for me? Let's see. Nope. I really need to make some adjustments to their enclosure. Either that or build like a second less ethical sniffer enclosure or something. But that would make me sad. And I guess I'm not really desperate for the things that they're for the seeds that they dig up. So I mean it's probably fine. Is it 9 AM? Can it be 9 AM? Can it be 9 AM right now? Is it 9 AM? Can you have it be 9 AM? Can it be 9 AM time? I'm really interested in it being 9 AM right now. Do you want to have it be 9 AM? you wanna 9 a.m.? 9 a.m.? We do a cheeky bit of 9 a.m. Just a little bit of 9 a.m. Goodness gracious! Ah, 9 a.m. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, old buddy, old pal. Do you wanna refresh further? Do you wanna whoop? And then we're gonna just duck behind really quick to pick up all the XP that gets trapped in there. Alright, and now my pickaxe is doing a-okay alright. That's all we're gonna get from that guy today, and I don't think I'm gonna be here, in the morning tomorrow because I'm planning to be with the cube. So we'll just put some leather right there. We'll drop some emeralds off here. And then whoop. Alright. Buckets going down here. Gosh darn it. You know, it's probably been long enough that there's a decent supply. We'll just get started on stockpile. I've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. There's that. We're going to run this upstairs real quick. Okay. All that's gonna go in there. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, probably would be easier to be doing this with shulker boxes, but the secret about that is that I actually have no available shulker boxes right now. All of my shulker boxes are mysteriously being used by some other something, you know? Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's that's so much lava. There's that, and now we're getting started on that one. See, I mean, I've gotten 96 cauldrons here. It by all rights, I should be getting lava pretty fast. It's just that the rate that I was smelting at was so extreme. It was such an extreme rate of smelting. Beep and bop, beep, beep, beep. I've got 2 more. Okay. I mean, this has been a solid, like, this is 3 inventories worth. I've got a couple slots filled, so like maybe like this has been like 75 lava maybe. I think I've got about 25-ish kind of inventory spaces. Bit less than that. No, it's been about 20. So that's been about like 60-ish lava on these runs. Not insignificant amount. Just you know, the everything about it. Okay. We'll just, yep. And we're leaving that there. No more lava picking up for me. We're calling that good. Okay. Dropping this off in here really quick. And now let's, oh gosh, and now let's get ready to go. I need my rockets, I need my water bucket, I need my personal lava bucket. I'll keep coal in hand just in case torches. Yeah, it's always good to have iron shield. Nice to have. Yeah, that's my inventory. I'll be removing those things again pretty immediately, and storing them in a box when we get to the cube. But I like to have them just nearby on hand in case I need them. Okay, and the other thing I'm gonna need is wood. I don't have wood in my inventory right now. And yep, I've just got 20 logs right there, and that'll serve me well. Alright, chatters. At this point, we are going to head out over to the cube. Actually, wait, no, we're not. But we're not gonna take off from here. Hold on. I've been working with this, so now it's actually a genuinely good asset. We're going to go to the top of the lava elevator, and we are going to and we're gonna go from there. Bit of a longer setup to actually get over there, you know, but you'll see, it's worth it. Oh, hi, Pauline. Why are you in here, Pauline? Oh wait, Pauline. I don't think I'm supposed to be listening to you. I think, Pauline. I think you're copyrighted. Let's do this instead. All right. And we just swoosh all the way to the top. It's gonna take a second. This is, you know, bubble elevator, while quick, it's not the fastest ascent in the world. Oh gosh, I forgot about the steak. We're gonna leave it for now. I'll just pull some more surplus from, I will pull more surplus from my box if I need it to, and it's just gonna be fine. Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. Is we gain a little more height to start with. So this means that we get a nice amount of glide with it. Whoop. Easy staying above the clouds for the first part of our journey. I always remember that I need to keep at an angle steeper than what I think I need to be able to keep momentum properly. It has to be like a little steeper than a 45-degree angle if I recall properly. If I recall correctly, well, I can speak. But, yeah. We're chilling. We're keeping it cool out here. We're having a great time. Am I still... Yep, still hitting above the clouds. That's good. That's solid. That's a solid amount of height to have at this point in the journey. Again, gotta keep that angle a little steeper than I'm maybe quite comfortable with, to be able to maximize the altitude. It would be faster to just go straight, but I don't know. I just don't like using rockets that much. I just like a nice sustained glide. Okay, we should be. Yeah, we're getting close. That's Badlands, so cube should be it should be rendering in any second now. And there we have it. Oh, there she is. Actually, I don't know if the cube has a canonical gender or pronouns. Let's just go for a nice bank and glide. Nice, okay. Welcome back to the cube. It's big. It's real big out here. Gorgeous. Oh, I know, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. And yeah, when we reach the top of here, we'll definitively be able to say that we're at least half of the way done. So we're just gonna come in for a nice, easy landing. I say smacking my face into a wall or something. We're gonna take a quick nap because I don't want mobs to be spawning. Oh, and Candybot wants me to take a break. This is honestly a good time for a break. Straight up. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna be standing up for a second because you gotta get blood pumping in your legs. Very, very important. Oh, is my hip gonna go? Not quite, not quite. Woo! And I'll drink water once I sit down. Man, thanks, Candybot. Thank you very much. Good to stay stretching. I'm gonna drink some water as well. Okay, water has been consumed. Big fan of water. And let's get to work. Let's start placing some copper. So we're gonna need an ender chest out, and then we're gonna start with this box. I am now going to, again, put all of these things back away. I do want the wings on, yeah. We'll keep my shield and water bucket on hand because those are good, important things to have. But the rest of it, I'm just gonna hang on there. And actually, this box, I'm gonna put that there, and then this box is actually gonna go right there. It's just like a little holder guy. And because this is gonna bother me, we are just gonna keep the 33. We're gonna get rid of the 33 first. Alright, this is gonna take a second. Getting all the way back up here. Cube. Yeah, we're at the cube! My fearsome overlord. Or, yep, sorry, just sorry, just a sec, we're just, yep, sorry, we just, yep, okay. And, I mean, yeah, here we go. It's placing copper time. I'm probably going to be here for like 3 days. Just doing this. Just, yep. Whoop. It's so much copper to place. But we're gonna be over halfway, and that's the important thing. That is ultimately the most important part of this. So did it permit help my brother gaslight his boyfriend? No, that sounds based, honestly. That sounds so incredibly based. Was it successful? Did he get gaslit? Get gaslit, nerd. Get absolutely gaslit. I'll just leave that. It'll get. I'll be hitting there eventually. Yeah, and I think on this one we are gonna go for a nice little sideways across sorta deal. Okay, well this is maybe a little intense of music for the vibes at the moment. Let me finish this line and then we'll adjust. Okay, let's start something. You have tea lights and you told me I have to clutch them on, but it's a remote. You know what? That's very fair. I think that sounds lovely. I think that sounds like a fantastic time. Yeah, let's go with this. Hollow Knight music. I know it was Hollow Knight music, but it was real intense, and I am placing copper. And I always feel like I need to match the energy of whatever I'm doing. And I'm sorry, I don't think that placing copper is quite on the scale of whatever Hollow Knight's got going on. I just don't think they're quite comparable. Kept saying he was crazy for looking for and saying he's still Max holding something. Good time, nice. It's a dangerous task. Well, I mean the cube is dangerous, but like I'm sure you understand. I'm sure that made sense to you, and was was important information for you to have. Thank you for your understanding. I hope this has cleared things up. It's yep. We're doing great. I've already started to slip into the copper's trance. It's fine. We're fine. We're Yep, that's fine. Woo! Can't even do a proper rebuttal here. The copper trance has begun. You could trip and fall all the way down. I mean, I don't think I could trip and fall down here too badly, but I guess I could trip and fall from the top reaches, but I've got wings on. You know, if I fall, I think I'll fly, as they say in the Living Tombstones, My Ordinary Life. And that's what I say, because I'm pretty confident about that. In fact, the thing to activate Elytra, the double spacebar, could potentially be interpreted as tripping. It's very possible. So I don't think tripping is that huge of a problem. Okay, yeah, we're gonna pull that one because I want to be careful with the layers of it. Anything else is fine, but layers. We don't mess with layers. Nothing is just going well so far, you know. I've got like half an inventory's worth out. That's neat, right? That's cool that we're already that far along. I say of the hugely massive amount of copper that I have yet to place. We're doing great. We're doing awesome. Okay, I think you can make me to the Warlock patron by reflavoring the genie subclass really easy. Your magic container you get is a shulker box. Ooh! Oh, but you're kind of cooking with that. Oh, Corvigate, you've kind of massively got a point. That kind of neat. Kind of cool. I mean, I've never played a Warlock properly in D&D. I really, really want to at some point. I think, it's complicated because on one hand, I think roleplay wise, I would love to play a Warlock. Mechanics wise, I think it would frustrate me in some ways. But stylistically, I really want to play a Warlock. You know, just for the vibes. I enjoy them a lot. Warlocks are neat. They're kind of cool. They've got some good vibes of the way that they are. The warlock that I always want to play is one where where the patron is a sentient city that has claimed them as their own, and the warlock does not want to be the warlock of this city, but the city's just sort of like, you have magic now, good luck with that. I just think it could be neat. I mean, imagine the city loves you so much and you never want to be there ever. You hate the city. The city is dangerous and scary and it eats people and you don't want to be there. But no matter where you travel or how far you go or anything, you still find yourself back there again and again and again. And the city every time greets you so enthusiastically and keeps asking why you never use your magic. Sorry! Whoa! Woo! I just think it would be neat. Once you get used to how their spells work, they're really straightforward, and the invocations basically give you a lot of free stuff that's very customizable. That's neat. That's cool. That's not nice. I've never played a proper like offensive caster. I normally play as support or controllers if I'm doing a caster. So being a caster who's not based in like utility and support, I think would be a little difficult for me, because I love to play like bards. In particular, I love to play bards. But I bet I could get the hand. I bet I could get a hand on it. You have to get weird with your patron. Your standard Devil's Deal is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But you can get so weird with the dynamic. It's beautifully vague. Nice. I mean, we love to see it. If you're not getting weird with it, what is the point, genuinely, of like anything? What's actually the point if you're not getting weird with Warlock patrons? And to be honest, like, standard Devil's Deal is fine, but even that you can get really weird with as well. Like, the possibilities for getting weird with it are kind of endless. You can do so many things in so many weird ways. No, the concept of the city that loves you, lives in my brain so much. Just the idea of this big ol' thing it's living and it eats people to live, but I mean people still live there. Oh gosh, I think what's maybe most fascinating to me about this concept is that it's like, well, why would you live in the city that eats you? Why do people live in like Tornado Alley, right? You know, there's always a chance of, you know, death or something going wrong with it. But if it's your home and if it's where is like most convenient for like trade or for you know, or for your job or something, like you're gonna go. It's hot to reach. I've got many thoughts about the city that loves you. I have some. Yep. That's all. That's all about that. But I think it would be a hard concept to play, particularly with the, you know, like using magic as little as possible aspect of it, because again, warlocks are fairly heavy casters. But I think maybe doing a little bit of subclassing with that, like, you know, if you're starting the game at a bit of a higher level, saying like that when you started out on your adventuring journey, or you kept trying to be this other class, but then the city just kept like just kept giving you this power to the point where it's like you become a warlock despite yourself. I think you can get weird with it in ways that would allow for proper gameplay. Oh man, what if you had access to incredible and staggering power? You just had to you just had to call your mom for it, and your mom is evil and you don't like her. Sorry, whoa. Whoa. I just think there's some roleplay potential there. You know? And sometimes the city sends like messengers to you, and it's like, are you looking after yourself? Are you eating? Are you making sure to take breaks and sleep and stuff? And except the message is definitely coming from like a reanimated corpse that's had a bit of the city soul stuffed into it for the sole purpose of this, and maybe it's even someone that you like knew back from the city, but they're dead now. They're a reanimated corpse being used to let the city get nosy with your life. I just kind of want to play warlock sometime. You know? I think it could be neat, is all that I am saying about that. I've got, in the way of all D&D players, I have a lot of potential characters just living in my head at all times. And that's just the correct way to play the game, I think. I think that if you're not playing D&D and constantly thinking about ways that you could be playing D&D, then I think that you should reconsider your relationship with D&D. Because there's so many cool possibilities, so many fun things, and I love all the guys that I currently play. I think they're very fun. I think they're delightful, and I'm stoked to see their stories through. You know, and warlock can be to deal with an old Earth dead god to give her the power to kill people who are going to kill her, in exchange for the understanding that every time she uses magic, more of her body turns into plant matter, and eventually will kill her. The god will eat the raw from her body, and that's cool. And that's really cool. That's a really solid concept. It's neat. She's totally happy with this dynamic. He's like her dad, and someday we all return to the Earth. You know, I see no problems with this. Normal family dynamic. Sorry, that makes me think of the Tumblr post about like men will say, "Hear me out," and show you a picture of a conventionally attractive woman. Woman will say, "Hear me out," and then show you this guy, and it's like a guy with a big old cleaver and like a bag on his head, and then Tumblr users being like, that's a normal man and this is a stone cold take. That's what I feel like right here, is I'm like, totally normal family dynamic. You know, father who is a older death god, and a daughter who's returning to the earth. Totally normal dynamic. I see no problems with this. That's perfectly normal and natural, in fact. How many shulker boxes do you think it's gonna take me to get to the top of this thing? It's taking me currently about like an inventory's full per layer-ish, kind of. I think the numbers are a little off. It might be a bit more or less than that. I don't know. Probably an amount is what it'll take to get to the top. I'll just stick with that. But yeah, so I love all of my current characters. Very excited to see their stories through. I'm not like raring to pick up new guys or anything. I know how to play the long game. I know how to stay silly with it. It's not very, because you mentioned the corpse thing, and one of her abilities is she could summon a familiar named Maggot, but instead of the familiar spirit taking the magical shape of different animals, or just possess the nearest dead animal body to where she casts the spell. That's so cool. Genuinely. Just the meat is already there. May as well animate it, right? No reason not to. That makes sense to me. But I see no problems here. No, that's really cool, Corvic. That's real cool. But there's always that what if kind of in the back of your head of like, what if a guy? What if a guy in the potential stories? And again, to be clear about the current guys that I play, one of the things I particularly love about them is that with how long I have been going on them, they've really developed in ways that I wouldn't have been able to consider from their basic concept. So they've surprised me a lot with the way that their stories been turning out, and I am thrilled with that. You know, and that's the reason why you play characters long term instead of just jumping around between a lot of different small ones, is because you gotta get the development. I put in a hunter's trophy room and that was so fun. It was all glassy eyed and snapped wires as it moved. Oh, that's real fun. Oh, that's real fun. I'm a big fan. You just gotta get weird with it sometimes. D&D is great for making just messed up little guys. There's something wrong with them, and we love them for it. Something wrong with them, and I'm saying, yay, yippee, woohoo, nice. Because they're just so good. I'm distracted. Pact of the Cube is very viable. That's all. Pact of the Cube could be neat. Could be neat. I don't know enough about like the particular genie pack to be able to know what mechanics exactly would do, but the vibes are very much there. Pact of the Cube could be neat. It would be such a good warlock patron. This just giant thing. It gives you vast power, but the condition is that you work towards completing it, and when it's completed, it's gonna, you know, take over and destroy the world. That's kind of fun. And there's a fun bit of like give and take, push and pull with that. Of, you know, you obviously can't avoid, you know, your responsibilities towards helping it, but also the further you go, the closer it gets towards that end of the world. So it's like you gotta. At a certain point, do you start regretting it? If you regret it, can you get out? Or are you just gonna be helping this monstrous thing against your will in the end? Devil's Deal's my beloved, admittedly. I'm a big sucker for Dr. Faustus type story in particular. If you've never like ever seen Dr. Faustus, guy makes deal with devil to try to get thing he wants. Discovers that what he actually wanted he had in the first place. And then it's sad. And I don't remember if the original story has a happy ending or not. I wouldn't be surprised if it was tragic. But I love a Dr. Faustus. It's centered around an elemental type earth for copper, and getting a magic vessel container that can go in and out of demi-plane set and also focus your spells through it. Ooh! Yeah, and having that be a shulker box for, like, you know, for copper containment. Absolutely makes sense. Oh, chat, look. This is so much copper. Look how huge this is. I should probably start keeping rockets on hand for my trips back up. Because I think it's going to take me a full, like, what, 30 seconds to a minute to make it up here? Cube action? Yeah! We are at the cube. I am walking up all these steps. I should really pick up my rockets and start using them to get me up here. Cause, whoo boy! Oh boy! We are going. That's fine. We'll just not worry about that for now. Look how much copper this is. That's kind of fun. Big fan of that, actually. Normally I'd be doing like 2 layers at a time, but I'm trying to decide if I want to keep doing it one by one now that we're so close to the top. But I mean, I guess we've still got a good, like, probably 20 layers to go. I could do a couple double layers. Maybe we'll do some double layers on our next after we finish this one up. Since when? Since when what? Pin, you know that we've been picking up copper for a cube run. I finished smelting like today. I didn't have that much left to do. This was always the plan. I'm a little confused. Were you not expecting me to go to the cube? You have KDE Connect /J or /Serious. One second, give me just a sec. Hello, I'm back. No, but I definitely feel like the cube should not have been a surprise considering how close we were to the end of smelting. You know, there's no way I wasn't gonna finish it up today. Also, it is getting dark enough that I hope it'll let me sleep. Yeah, there we go. I've been on my phone watching China on my PC. Whoa, Wilden. I'm gonna drink some water. And I'm taking that as a /Serious on loving KDE Connect. That makes sense. Neat. I love a neat little gadget and gizmo. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. Love that song. But it is what I think of whenever we talk about gadgets and gizmos. Cause gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Who's its and what's its galore. Thingamabobs, 20. But nah. We don't care about that. That's basic. That's nothing. That's not what we're looking for here. And I just think it's neat. Very iconic song, as it were. Didn't expect it to be finished today. I mean, I was getting to the point yesterday where all of the copper had been distributed from the from the input system. It was just fuel distribution at that point. Maybe I should get off my floor? I mean, you can if you want to, but I also feel like floor time is good time. I'm a big floor time enjoyer. I think being on the floor is a great way to be. It's pretty neat. You're just You're just hanging out there. It's like, well, where do we want to be? The floor! And that's yeah. And there's also, admittedly, a big part of me that always thinks about the whole thing of like you should be sitting on the floor and standing up from it at least once every day to make sure that you maintain the muscles needed to do that, so that when you get old, you don't need to worry about falling down from things. I just think about that. I just think about that a little bit. Wog. Cube. All that being said, do whatever you want forever and ever. Stand the floor, don't stand the floor, we support you. I'm so sorry. It's fine if you're bisexual. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get dumb jokes in my head. And sometimes I get really clever, fun things to say. Sometimes I just get dumb jokes, and I'm sorry. I would like to apologize to the Academy. Definitely you guys deserve better than that. I'm just gonna place this copper and try to move on with I'm definitely thinking about my actions and reflecting on how I could have done better. Bisexual. Cause yeah. Because how did you know? How could I have known? That's so crazy, Penny. How could I have known that you were bisexual? That's so wild. Oh man. Surely there's no way to tell, I say, looking at your Twitch profile picture. There was no signs ever. There was never any. Whoa, that's crazy. How? Whoa! Can't believe this. That's so wild, and man. Sorry, I know I'm in the copper haze. You know, we're kind of struggling at the moment. It's we're gonna be okay, but it may take us a hot second to get there, cause yikes. The good color's all right. No, to be fair, the bi flag is maybe objectively one of the most solid flags, like color theory wise, and just in my personal opinion. I think that the bi flag does a fantastic job with it. I'm a big honest enjoyer of the bi flag. It's very cool. Pretty colors, bisexual lighting, impeccable. Just a real good example. Bi flag, ace flag, and lesbian flag have no right to go as hard as they do. Honestly, yeah, all bangers among those three. Like, whoa, someone went off with those. As is their God-given right, to be honest. I think, I think if anyone gets to be popping off incredibly, it is bisexuals, aces, and lesbians. Obviously, you know, the more people than that can be popping off, but I just think, whoa, kind of neat, kind of pog out there, if you ask me. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink some water, and as I am bound to the whims of our Lord and Savior Candybot, I will certainly do so. Thumbs up, Candybot. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. All right, well, let's go get our next inventory full of copper. Whoop. that. I'm gonna put that there, pick this up, and I'm gonna grab a single solitary rocket. I say a single solitary rocket as for some reason half of the rockets. So I guess it doesn't make sense to just grab a single solitary rocket considering that the inventory space is still used. So I guess on the next one I'll just grab the rest of the rockets. Like the reason I was gonna do a single rocket was like, oh, because then it'll be out of my inventory, but I can't pick up the copper after I'm already up here. So there's really no purpose in trying to do that. So yeah, alright, we'll just, next time I'm down there, it's rocket grabbing time. Would love to grab rockets. In the real world, if I could go outside and be like, alright NASA, just snatch a rocket, that'd be kind of cool. Could be kind of neat is all I'm saying. But it's gotta be like a fully mechanical rocket. Like some like a couple things can be digital, but I really want most of it to be like entirely mechanical. Cause you guys know my thoughts on on which things should be mechanical and which things should be digital. That being that most things should be mechanical. I'm worried that a digital rocket. Sorry, I had to readjust my chair. I'm worried that a digital rocket would lose Wi-Fi connection and would stop working. I'd really love a mechanical rocket. Oh, it's awful, but have you guys seen the Ocean Gate meme of where you're like it's showing underwater footage of the mechanic sorry of the Titanic. Wow, I can speak. And then you just get like Xbox controller battery low over top it. It's awful, but it's also really funny. That's breaking news. Tragic event is unfortunately incredibly funny. Yeah, that sounds about right. Says internet culture. Yes, it's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's, oh man. Let it be known. The reasons why I say it's awful is because, you know, people did actually end up dying from the incident, and I just think that celebrating human death in general is not the way to go. But the circumstances are really funny. The circumstances are really funny. They just use an Xbox controller. Like, oh my gosh. I'm all for silly goofying, but lads, that ain't it. Lads, that really ain't it. That's not what I would have done there. Just think it'd be more tragic if they were less stupid about it. Yeah. It was less obviously gonna fail at some point. It would be more tragic if it was like, oh no, this genuinely innovative machinery failed, and now oh no, the people who were using it. And it was just bad, and I need to sleep before the creatures come out. I had to finish the row. Have to finish the run. They didn't have to be there doing what they're doing with the supplies they're doing it with, and they were told multiple times. Mm-hmm, exactly. It's not my fault that they were kind of silly about it. Is all I'm saying. It's not my fault. I really like that one. We're gonna do another round of this. Except we're gonna do this one in a spiral, except it's starting from here. Yep. So we're just gonna... You'll see it. It's gonna spiral. It's gonna make sense in a second. See, we're doing all this, doing all that now, except that one we're... Except this one's got to be a single layer to keep the pattern up. I just think that deregulation is very silly. You know, of people being like, I don't want to follow rules and regulations. And then I'm sitting here having you know, done a lot of study with particularly like labor rights in America, and the concept that, you know, the regulations are like earned and fought for on the blood of the people that got killed to get them implemented. I just think that's I just think it's very applicable to the whole deregulation craze. Because people are like, but they're stopping innovation, and I'm like, people died to have those things put in place. Okay. And like in like the past, we well, I was gonna say I'm not in this, but it's they don't learn, you know? I think genuinely people who are like who go crazy gaga for deregulation are maybe some of the worst people living, potentially, because like, oh, you want to make things less safe, you want to put more people in danger, all for the sake of what, your personal profit? I don't think that's a good take. You know, call me crazy. I think that's a bad take. I think that's not just a stone cold take. Actively awful. I can feel myself about because, you know, the ones arguing for are the ones on the ground floor doing the work. They are on the ground floor doing the work, and they're usually not the people who got trained in understanding this stuff. They just think they know better, and then we've just got to live with that. Insane stuff. I hate it. I hate it so genuinely much. Woo! That's all. We're chilling. We're fine. It's not a problem. It is. It's very much a problem. I'm saying it's not a problem. Not in that we don't need to be concerned, but in that I'm fine. It's not a problem here in this moment, as I am placing ridiculous amounts of copper on stream. Oh gosh, the delegitimization of like academic study is very alarming to me. The way that people will be like, but like just the sort of attitude that's like, well, just because they have a college degree on the subject doesn't mean they know better than me. And it's like, yeah they do. Like I think it's very silly to think that, you know, someone who spent a lot of time and energy studying something might not have more of a right to have a take on a subject than someone who's just like a casual observer. Like there's a reason that we established colleges and stuff, and it was so that we could have people specialize in various academic fields. To then so I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe it's the autism. But my personal opinion is that I think that if people are I think that people have studied a subject extensively, then they might have more of correct opinions than someone who didn't. Should we find maybe a lighter topic for copper placing than this? I feel like that's like that's good, like, mining talk, kind of, because the added exploration helps to dissipate the furious rage that I feel in my heart about the subject. But for mining, maybe that's a little too incensing, considering that I'm just here placing blocks over and over again. I'm a jack of all trades, master of pun. Ayy! I mean, you know the ending to the phrase. Jack of all trades, master of none, oftentimes better than master of one. It's but that's generally a litany for practical situations, where it's talking about, like, you know, if you've got someone who can do a lot of things, they might be able to see and diagnose problems better than someone who only knows their one discipline, which is why it's important to have. Which is why it's important for various disciplines to interact with each other and to you know have at least basic understandings of how they work. That's why, like, you know, engineering students a lot of times have to work with, like, CS stuff, or with have to, like, learn some concepts of civil engineering and stuff, because those things are important for being able to understand all the things. Feeling some kind of way today. Okay. I think for our next row, how many are we from the top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are 11 rows from the top, which is not that many rows to be from the top, to be honest. That's we're kind of getting there, if you ask me. This is so much copper. I think for this next one, let's do a single row, and let's just do placement like this. I like double rows. I like the efficiency. But patterning wise, I just want to be doing this one real quick. I guess I could do this as a double row. I really like the efficiency of this method, so we're just gonna we're just gonna give it we're gonna give it a whirl. Give it a nice little go. It's been a while since we've done a single layer. Stop it! Stop placing blocks where I don't. Stop it! I say to myself as I continue to place blocks where I have put them. I would love to make it to the top of this bit today, to be able to definitively say that we are 1/2 of the way through. I think it'll be a little more than 1/2 because we've only got 2 open sides. It would be half if it was if we had 3 open sides, but we've only got 2, so I think it's gonna be a little over halfway. Which that's gonna be fine. Never hurts to be a little over halfway is all I'm saying. Sometimes you're just a little over halfway. And then you know, we're gonna get the rest of it in and definitively be over halfway. It's gonna be nice. I'm very excited to be able to say, yeah, halfway on the cube. And then I've got to think of the next patterning of copper placing that I'm gonna do. I've had some thoughts, but we'll see. We'll see how those go. Because I'm thinking of doing some more like vertical up and down rows. But that feels like it would get complicated really fast. So we'll see. Because definitely what I don't want to do is to just start at the top and start filling it in layer by layer. I still want it to remain, I want it to maintain somewhat of an elegant form throughout the construction process. Which means I mostly just need to get good at just expanding the system. Oh, I am out of copper. Well, we will, we'll take a quick detour down to the bottom of this in just a sec. My goodness gracious me. Okay. Whee! Oh, whoa, that was a lot of damage. Could have sworn I'd mitigated that, but... Huh. Sometimes it do be that way, I guess. Let's... Nice and easy. Sometimes Elytra are weird with the way that they count momentum. Sometimes you think that you've got the momentum sorted, and then it just doesn't go. All right. For this one, wait, no. I'll leave that there, but I don't think that's what we want to do. I'll start by doing the first layer, the step layer. Yeah, nice little step layer there. And then from this point, we are going to be going like this. And a fun little snaking back and forth pattern with that. Not quite yet on placing there. What was I thinking about? I honest to goodness cannot remember at this moment in time. Oh gosh, who are you people? What are you doing in my house? What's happening here? Oh, what's going on? I mean, I guess there's always my old backup math, in that if we're about 3/5, if we're about 3/5 of the way done with the cube after this, theoretically we'll only have 4 more mining trips to go on. And isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy to think about? All of the, I mean, it's a big deal considering that a cube mining trip takes about a month all told between actually getting the copper and then bringing it out and placing it. But isn't it kind of wild to think that potentially within like the next year the cube could be done? And then we could bring a live bee back? Isn't that... Well, I guess we wouldn't be bringing a live bee back. It would be a new alive bee. You know, new world and all that. New world, new me. Yeah, no, just I gotta think about what I want next alive bee to be like. If there's a, you know, like a specific build style I want to be working with, or if I want to, you know, get like a new skin for it or something. And I just don't know. Because I kind of like the skin that I've got. I think it's kind of fun and cute. Maybe at the very least we do different armor trim patterns with the next incarnation of a live bee. You know, I like the ones I've got, but maybe I do a little branching out, right? Maybe I try some new things. The problem is that I think that some of the ones I would really like are like silence trims, which are definitely, you need those from ancient cities. And I do want to tackle an ancient city in this world before I move on. Honestly, hey, maybe we do a fun little challenge of if I can conquer an ancient city with no deaths in this world, then in the next hardcore, maybe we do a little bit of experimentation with it, you know? Maybe we just, it would probably be a big project. I don't think I could clear an ancient city entirely, like, by myself super quickly. But yeah, maybe some experimentation. A little, we chip at it, you know, get rid of a couple shriekers here, start covering, or cover shriekers, get rid of sensors, find ways to make it safe, because I think if over time I could just remove all the shriekers, that maybe it would be safe to be in. I mean, I'd have to be careful with letting Skulk bloom, like letting Catalyst bloom, because sometimes Catalyst will make shriekers. I know, because my Catalyst will make shriekers. If I don't, I guess I don't know if maybe I remove all the Catalysts too. Maybe we get all the shriekers, we get all the Catalysts, and I don't know, Senses would probably be fine at that point if there's no Shrieker to set off. I still might want to snag them anyway. So definitely a big project. Definitely not, that's not the kind of thing that you can just do in a day, sort of, especially if you're on hardcore mode and being careful about it. I feel like I know a lot more about Deep Darks now than I did when I first encountered them. And maybe, you know, maybe that's gives me a foolish confidence boost that I definitely, that I should not have, because it'll make me cocky, but definitely worth some considerations in many ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 layers left. That's kind of fun. That's kind of neat, and it's definitely getting less each successive layer. We're getting through them a lot faster now than we used to. With this one, yeah, let's do the stair line first. Always nice to get the stair lines taken care of. Whoop. Still takes an even big ol' amount of blocks to get all the way across, like 62. And then, you know what? Let's do another one of these. I like these ones because I don't know, I love doing like little chevrons and stuff as well, but going just straight forward. It's straightforward. It's not complicated in many ways. Although I could spiral if I wanted to, but I feel like that would be bad news. So yeah, we'll just do an across like this. But yeah, if I do an ancient city with Ghost Beat and I don't die, then obviously that's not a guarantee of success for the next iteration of a life bee. There's still absolutely potential for horrible death with all of that, but you know, it's that at the very least be proof that I could potentially do it. Whee! Nice. Because I'd love to do a little something with the ancient cities eventually. You know, like maybe fix them up or something. There's, I don't know if anyone else feels this, but I've always got an urge whenever I see the abandoned structures in Minecraft to like fix them up a little to make them nice. I did it a little bit with a bastion in Mayor's Paradise, where I was like, I wanna clean this place up. I want to, you know, clear off all of the encroaching like basalt and stuff. I want to see if I can make it a little nicer, get some blocks, and see if I can build this place back up a little bit. And I was very new to building stuff at the time, so I don't think I did a very good job of it. But I think I'm a bit better now. So I could potentially do some interesting things with that. Could be neat is all I'm saying. Could be kind of cool to get an ancient city all ship shape. This just also kind of reminded me that I've not done anything with reinforced deep slate. I don't even know how to make reinforced deep slate. Hold on. This is genuinely don't know how to make reinforced deep slate. How do you make reinforced deep slate? It's getting towards nighttime, but it's not dark enough to properly go for it yet. I'm looking this up though. Hold on. Reinforced deep slate. It's a block that generates exclusively in ancient cities. High hardness due to explosions cannot be obtained in survival mode? Wait, what? Because it's unobtainable? What? What? My goodness. Huh. Well, no wonder everyone thinks that that they're trying to make like a. No wonder everyone thinks that they're making like another dimension or something with that. That is portal frame behavior. That's straight up portal frame behavior. Like they gotta be planning a new dimension or something with that. Even if they're not, you know, gonna release it for a hot second, because it's I can imagine that making an entire new dimension would certainly take a while to finagle. Surely they're planning a new dimension or something with that, because what the heck? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, there's this block, which by the way, it looks really cool. I wish I could build with it, because it looks really genuinely very cool. But yeah, oh, there's a block, you can't obtain it, can't build with it, can't, and it forms a portal-like frame in ancient cities. Like, I'm sorry? Am I not supposed to look at that and think new dimension? It just, is what I say to that. Because it really just sounds an awful lot like new dimension territory. Well, you know, there's many years of Minecraft updates to come, so whatever. I do think it's really interesting that the latest Minecraft Live did not announce as far as I can tell, did not announce the next update. They've been pretty consistent for the last years of having like a new update every year announced at Minecraft Live. But as far as I can tell, they've just got Pale Garden, which is being done as part of as part of 121, which is what I say to that. Not there. And I believe they're calling it a drop. Is what I've seen. Is there being like new drop. And I go, well, whatever do you mean by that? That is another reason to get excited for whenever whenever Live B returns. Is new world generation means having biomes closer than really far away, like having the new biomes closer than they are currently. Because this world's been around for a hot second. I started this world in 118. So it's been a hot second. Oh man, I started it all the way back before Wardens were even in the game. There was like, I think there might have been Skulk and Deep Dark and stuff, but I don't think Wardens were actually in it. Man, that brings back memories of. I was so thrilled to have my world generated in 118 because then there was no Deep Dark actually nearby my house. Those were the days. It got a bit silly with it is all. Also, I don't know if you guys are noticing just how much closer this all is. Like, look, this is nothing. This is like 5 blocks across here. We are in it, folks. We are getting close to halfway. yeah, no, I'm excited to have like cherry blossoms closer and I guess pale garden. Now that okay. Oh, and there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water and take a break. Thank you, Candybot. We'll do that real quick. Drinking water. Very cool. Very pog, and we do a little standing up. Just a little bit of standing up, getting some blood flowing and legs. It really is kind of wild how you can feel blood move into your legs from standing up after sitting for a while. It's quite interesting is all I think there. An interesting time, as it were. Alright. Oh! Ah, sorry, I was trying to adjust my real life chair, and instead I moved forward in Minecraft. Bit embarrassing. But, oh well. What was I saying? We're like nearly halfway. Or, I mean, it's definitely over halfway. But like, not by a ton, I don't think. Maybe, I mean, one full side, I guess, is significant. It's a lot. We're coming up on a lot, is the main point here. The little narrow cavern, it kind of spooks me. Like, I'm imagining after the cube is done just cutting like deep canyons in it. And then having it be so spooky, just these big old pits of copper. Oh man, I also still need to decide if I'm gonna wax the cube after this is done. Huh. Well, we'll see. I might move as soon as the honey elevator is done. I might just throw some shears into my bee farm system. Oh gosh, I haven't been checking the bee farm. I totally forgot to check the bee farm. All the time that I was back at my house, I did not check the bee farm. Normally I do that in the middle of smelting as like a little break from it all. I did not check the bee farm. Well, I mean, that seems like it's just simply gonna be fine. Like, I'm not too crazy worried about that. The bee farm... Surely the bee farm is gonna be okay. Like, surely that's not gonna be a problem. Look how small this all is now. Woo! Let's pick up our next round of copper. We are almost to the top. How many boxes has it been? This makes 5, but one of these was only about half full. Okay. Yeah, so about 5-ish shulker boxes, which and you know, this is at least gonna make up for the half on this. But it does just make me think about how hopeful I was last time that we were gonna make it to halfway, and there was just no way. I needed much more copper than I could have had on hand at that moment. Silly past Quimby, getting so excited about something that was never gonna happen. This is such an interesting pattern to be doing because it's so short. I keep wanting to go for doing the two on the one row, but then it's just so short after that. So then I'm like right back at the one row pretty immediately. And yeah, we're just moving across this entire thing. And in a way, it feels like I'm using more copper than I did on lower layers because see, I told you, the straightaway sections are so much longer than they were on other layers, but other layers were also incredibly much longer than this, so definitely I'm using less copper, but whoa, kind of messing with my brain a little bit. Kind of wilding out here, if you ask me. It's fine though. We're making it. Oh my goodness, we're so close. Ooh, we're so close. Oh gosh darn again. Okay. Oh, we're so close. I think the last couple layers I gotta do in singular. I think this might be our last double layer. Yeah, like look how much copper I've used. Not that much comparatively. This is only gonna take a few stacks to really complete. For as much as it feels like I'm placing a ton of copper, this is absolutely not anywhere near as much as when I was doing big old lines of it. Look at it go! Sorry, I don't have a lot of thoughts right now. I feel like I should be, you know, chatting it up. But my goodness gracious, we have 2 layers left. I have to do this in singular. We're so close. We're so close. Like this is gonna take what, like 3 stacks of copper to do? It's so completable. It's so incredibly completable. Not even a problem at this point. Not even a question of how completable it is. It's happening right before our eyes at this very moment. Whoa. Second to last layer. Obviously not the entire thing, but stop it. Second to last layer is complete. We do this and we've got a full staircase all the way up and down. I went into limbo. Oh gosh darn it, limbo. Hate when they do that to you, Penny. Alright, last layer until we can definitely for sure say that we're at least halfway. And I was like, are we almost there? No, I was still like halfway across. It just feels so long. 2, 1, or 3, 2, 1. Would you look at that? Would you look at that entire thing? That's just straight up. That's a straight 45-degree angle all the way up and down. Well, let's absolutely go. I know it's turning into nighttime. But what is nighttime in the face of this? Oh, that does some weird stuff perspective-wise to my brain. Yeah, we're sleeping over here. Where were you, folks? Where were you when the cube got halfway done? Let's take a look at our statistics. Items times used. 138,359. That number's a little off because we like misplaced things a couple times and yada 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 yada. Moon rising over the beautiful cube. Alert the masses, and let them know. 64 to the third. 262,144 divided by 2. 131,072, folks. We are very officially over the line. We're like a little further because again I've got an extra side in there, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter right now, and the number here is also a little off because I placed some copper blocks with a couple of other things, and then also sometimes we make mistakes here. But sheesh. I feel like this could do weird perspective things to my brain. Just the way that all of that copper is. Whoa. But yeah, we got him. That's a full line right there. Over halfway. We're making it. Sorry, I'm getting a little like weirdly emotional about this. Chat, we're making it. It's gonna happen. The cube, it's so hugely massive, but folks, we are making it happen. Especially considering that I died like a year ago and the cube wasn't even that completed at the moment. We've just put in so much work this year to make this happen. My goodness, it has been paying off. Cube Nation. Whoa. look at this thing. Hold on, I gotta like... Look at that. Look at that beauty. We're gonna dip down and see if we can... not quite. Hold on. We'll just, we'll just use this momentum to get us about as high up as we can. Okay. We want to run to the top. I want to, it was a 51 of 100 vibe. That's about accurate. The cube is, yeah, 51%-ish. I don't know the actual numbers, but 51%-ish sounds correct. Okay, we are going to go here. Ready, watch this, and then we're just gonna go all the way down. I didn't want to stick too close to the steps in case I hit into them and died. Whoa, chat. Chat, this is kind of huge. This is kind of major. This is kind of crazy. Okay, I'm having thoughts about the next way that we're going to be placing blocks for this. Cause again, I want to keep it relatively elegant if possible. So what I'm thinking about at the moment is starting at the sides and doing like a layer all the way down, and then doing the next one a layer down, but then coming back and doing the first one a layer down, if that makes any sense. I love that one wall so much. This one, or that one. I don't feel like, okay, I feel like probably this one because that wall is it's not looking as good, I think. This wall is really pretty. The unintentional gradient, yeah, is it's all oxidizing. Oxidation Nation is all I'm gonna say. Very pretty. Admittedly, kind of gorgeous. But yeah, so doing it in like stripes, so that it'll kind of like the sides will build in sort of thing, if that makes any sense. Here, let's do like a line or two and to observe, to see. So basically what I'm thinking is like from here doing this. And then we know that the hypotenuse of the triangle is greater than either of its sides, so this is going to be over a stack of blocks going up. I love hypotenuse of the triangle. Hypotenuse of the triangle is my best friend. The Pythagorean theorem, love it. So good. Genuinely. Big, huge Pythagorean theorem enjoyer. Okay. So doing like this, and then doing, and I'll probably do it on both sides when it's actually happening. I'll like switch off which side I do just to make sure that it's working nicely. Whoop. But the idea is that hold I've still got decent ways to go on this. I shouldn't be trying to dramatically foreshadow this yet. But then going back up on this side, so we start getting the stepped look again of the angles and all. Oh, and thank you for the lurk shirts, been much appreciated. Congrats on being sneaky. We'll do this and then we'll go down to the bottom and take a look at it. Okay, see, like that. See, so then we're hitting here at the top of that, but then we're getting the lines, but still steppable. I can still access all parts of this. That's what I'm thinking about for our next lines, and I think it's gonna start getting interesting as the sides start building up and how, and we're gonna get some funky angles of things. But yeah, I think that's gonna be our next one. Honestly, may as well just get started on it. And I said I'd do both sides. Maybe we'll do a certain number on each side and then switch off, because I do want it to be mostly balanced, but it feels a little silly to just switch off immediately, at least here. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll do like 5 or so as a nice, as just like a nice starter section. And then after that point, doing 5 rows of it, and then, you know, increasing from there. That sounds like it's going to be a good, solid chunk of effort. So, at that point, it makes sense to start switching regularly. But then the secret is also that these rows start getting smaller, you know, the ones that have already been done start getting smaller as you go on, because they've already been filled up a little bit. It's a slow progression for sure, because, you know, you only get 1 row taken every time, but like the first row on this one is not going to have, it's going to be like 3 smaller. And I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do this in like doubles or not. And it is a relatively inefficient way to place the blocks. You know, to be honest, I could probably do doubles. Just placing 2 blocks. And then having 1 line where I only do 1 is the finisher. That makes sense to me. I think that could work. But, yeah. So here we've got, it's built 3 out at this point. Do I want to, yeah, I mean, to get it to 5, I should probably just start here and then work my way back. Just in a little zigzag pattern of going back and forth on it. I also want to get 5 and then do a distance view just to be sure that this is working out the way that I think it's gonna. With that it'll look proper. And 5 seems like a good. Not that 5 is also enough of a commitment that at that point, even if I don't super love it, I probably won't be going back. So it's a little bit I want to make sure I like it, and a little bit I want to just force myself to do something, or I will just keep admiring the cube as it is now, forever and ever and ever. Which, you know, while the cube is definitely worthy of admiration, you know, definitely that's a bit silly, is all I'm gonna say. I probably should have been doing 2 on this one so that I could get... If I'd been doing 2 on this one, I could have been done with 5 by the end of this. I'm gonna have to do another round after this to properly make it to 5. See, this is where doing 2 at a time is really very convenient. But I don't want to just start doing 2 in the middle of it, so we'll continue with 1s, and then and then we're just gonna stay so silly with it. The other advantage of doing the 2s is that you have to press the mouse less often. So we're getting a nice little section here. It's looking nice. It's doing okay. Yep, let's get our 5th done. The last layer is always gonna take the longest. I wonder how rapidly the first layer is gonna start. Is gonna start feeling a lot shorter. Yeah, we'll leave the box here, and then... See, do I need rockets at this point? I can probably mostly start... No, but in case I end something all the way up there, I'm gonna want easy access to it. It's also nighttime. That should maybe be of larger concern to me at this moment in time, is the whole, you know, nighttime aspect of it. Alright. And we can always tell which direction I'm running based on if this is the same as the layer next to it or different. No, not that. Okay. And then, you know, by the end, I'm gonna be doing 32 rows on each side, kinda. Which actually probably the last row of each I'm not gonna do to maintain easy access to the top. So 31. I'm gonna have like 31 rows on each side, which is kind of funky, wild, and kind of funky, wild, and crazy, if you ask me. Sorry, no, we do not place above the 64 height level. It is simply not done. Quite improper, really, to place above the 64 level. I'm noticing that going down is a lot faster than going up on this, which makes sense considering that I'm not having to hop every single time. That absolutely 3,000,000% makes sense to me. So it's a good thing there's more down layers than up layers in this one. Oop, missed a spot, but that's all right. I caught it on the outswing. Yeah, okay, the number one thing I'm learning from this is absolutely do it in layers of 2 from this point forward. That's simply the better way to do it. Because one little bit miserable. But see, I mean, I do feel like the inner layers are, if not hugely significantly shorter, definitely they go faster. Let's be careful to not miss any on this one. Yeah, definitely still takes a decent chunk of copper, but look at that. I mean, I think that accomplishes the goal. We get the fun little blunt edge stop there, which I think is going to be interesting to see that grow as it increases in height. Yeah, and then we get the nice step look again. So now that I've got 5 there, I'll probably do 5 there, and then just every time switch off which one of them I'm doing. But that is going to be where we end things out for today, because I got the copper haze. We're too far in it. I can't think anymore. Thank you everyone so much for coming to the stream today. I hope you had a good time. I will be back on Tuesday. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, in the meantime, make sure to take care of yourselves. You know, drink water, get some sleep, take your meds, look after yourselves. Go outside and touch grass a little bit. It's legitimately so cool to do so. And yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. I will see you next time. Okay, bye bye.